buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaguya-sama Love is War, chapter 281. And before we get to the final live reaction for Kaguya, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, yep, we're finally here. I can't believe we're finally here. So how final live reactions go is that I do not do a recap. I jump into the live reaction itself. After that, I give my thoughts on the chapter, the thoughts as, you know, the ending, and then as the series as a whole. But I do want to say this, though. Aka, thank you so much for this series. I really, really do appreciate. God, I'm gonna cry because I'm gonna miss this series. This series really did help me get through my grieving process. And I really did relate to the series in several ways. And please, for the love of freaking God, please bring Ino-sama Love is War. Do not leave me on that tease. If I do not get Ino-sama Love is War, I am going to be so, so sad and probably pissed. But anyways, well, more so disappointed. Well, yeah, I'm pissed. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to this chapter and see how the series is going to end. In celebration of the series finale from all of us in the student council. Aww. And this chapter is titled Goodbye Shuichin. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye. Everyone, congratulations on graduating. Since I had to skip ahead to start college, I ended up being forced to drop out of Shuichin before the end of the term. That said, I don't regret any of my choices, and to be honest, standing outside the school like this waiting for everyone to graduate isn't so bad either. Are you really okay with this? This was your school, and originally you should have been part of this graduation ceremony too, and not to mention all of your friends. Don't you want to graduate alongside all of them? Don't be ridiculous. As I am now, I'm just an outsider. Even if I tried to walk in, I'd be stopped by security. I figured you'd say that. Aww. Parents and guardians of the graduates are allowed to enter. It shouldn't be a problem for you to go in and find a corner to watch from. And if it does become an issue, just run back out here. Oh, there's the school. Hey, Shirogane. Wait, hey, Shirogane. Obayashi-sensei, come with me. You can get a better view from over here. Oh, is this really okay? All of us teachers know how hard you've worked yourself for the sake of our school. None of us are so tight that we'd kick you out now. Look, here she is, Kaguya Shinomiya-san. In your time at this academy, you've come to gain much valuable wisdom, and in recognition of your exceptional growth over these years, I'd like to present you with this diploma. Oh, and there she is. Aww. What's all this about, President? I originally wanted to surprise you later, but, well, I'm certainly quite surprised. We've been through a lot here, huh? Yeah, we've certainly been through quite a bit here. All of us have played so many games in this room and had so many pointless arguments. Ino-san would always start getting mad at us. Ishigami would always say something unnecessary. God, I need Ino-sama Love is War. I need my Ishigino ship to have, well, Ishigino is fucking happening. Let's be real. Let's be fucking clear. That ship is real. But I need my Ino-sama Love is War because I want to see the ship. I want to see it. I need to see it be complete. I need to see it. I will not be satisfied unless it happens. Yes, we can get some doujinshi. Yes, I know we can. But God, Aka, please. Please, please, please. After Oshinoko is done, Please, can we? I don't care if we have to go. I know you don't want to draw it. Um, you're hiring a different artist to probably do this. I don't care. I just want it. I just want my fucking sequel. Um, and Fujiwara-san would always be around to make a general mess of things. He'd always be there to scold them for it, and you would always be looking on and laughing. Phew, don't you know? People tend to laugh when they're having fun. That's true. Out of everywhere in the world, this room was the only place where I had so much fun that I felt like laughing all the time. After all, I really loved everyone in the student council with us. Of course, you're the one I love the most of all. Well, yeah, I hope so. I'm so glad that I was able to meet you here. Me too. But we've got plenty more ahead of us. After all, starting this fall. Yes, I'll officially be a student at Stanford too. I'm already making preparations to move to America. Thank God. Thank God. Now that a full year has passed since these two have started dating, they were no longer concerned about making the other confess. And then, yeah, I'm thinking about it. But instead, they've moved on to the next level. I've got to figure out a way to get the president to propose to me. To marry her, I'll need to be able to present myself to the Shinomiya family, so I'll have to have my life fully put together first. For now, let's aim for somewhere around my 40s. No, that's too, no, 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 no. Have you heard of a biological clock? No, no. Although if Shinomiya proposes to me, that's a different story. No, 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 no. Chivalry is still alive and well. Don't do that. And so our two heroes will eventually move on to face their next big challenge, but that's a story for another time. I do not. Oh God, please don't. No, 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 no. No. I don't give a shit about that sequel. No, I know some people do, but no, I don't give a shit about that sequel. Give me my Ishigino sequel. By the way, congrats on again on graduating, Shinomiya. Yeah, you too, President. You know what? I'm gonna say this. In regards to that would be sweet if we had a sequel at Stanford. That'd be awesome. But you know what? I will say this. You can have that side story going on during Ino-sama Love's War. You can have it then. But I want Ino-sama Love's War, motherfucker. Give it to me. Nah, I had to drop out, so. But that's just on paper, right? What's really important is how we feel, not just your own feelings, but all of ours as well. This is the school that you poured your heart and soul into. Do you really think they'd leave you behind and allow themselves to graduate without you? Let's all graduate together. Aww. Okay, everyone, now. President Shirogane, congratulations on graduating. Aww. That's so sweet. What is this? It's how everyone really feels. Once I brought up the idea, everyone was eager to join. It seems that everyone in the school also wanted to graduate together with you. Oh, that's so sweet. Are you really that happy? Come on, President. The truth is you were feeling a little left out earlier, weren't you? Well, well, well. How cute. You little. It looks like you tried to set up a little surprise of some sort for me, but this time around it seems like I was a step ahead, wasn't I? Of course she was. The winner of today's battle is me, and so everyone's story comes to its end. Ishigino's story has not come to its end yet. A story of tears and laughter, a story of wins and losses, a story not just of good times but also pain and hardship. The shut up, stupid. This is so much fun, yet full of happy days nonetheless. It was truly the embodiment of all that was youth. President, let's head over to the after party. If we don't hurry, it'll start without us. You know, I'm the president now, right? Well, since it's a special occasion, I won't make a big deal about it, but I went ahead and reserved us a pretty good restaurant over by the station. Everyone's been invited, so we're gonna go all out once we get there. All right, let's go. Goodbye, Shuichin. Oh, there's a keys. Aww. Where should we go for a graduation trip? How about the mountains? No, the beach. Oh, they're at it again. In that case, let's decide with the game. It's always games with you, huh? That's because they never get. Wait, that's because they never get old. Ooh, what? Yeah, okay. Um, please look forward to the author's next work too. Yeah, we know what. Okay, let me say this about this chapter. This chapter was good. This is probably out of all the endings so far. This was definitely the best ending of the year so far. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, I'm so happy with this ending. I am so happy with this ending. This chapter was a great way to close it out. I knew it was going to end with the graduation. I like that the class came together, the class came together and did this graduation for him because Shiragane did feel left out. So I was glad that this happened. And then, and then how it ended was them leaving and going to the after party. I'm fine with this. This makes me happy. And then that the next setup for them was, or their next chapter in life was about, you know, uh, proposing. But I liked what Shiragane said. That he said that I got to get my life together first before I even think about it, which is something that's extremely important in life. And it's a great lesson in life. So definitely this ending, because I've had to deal with shitty endings all year. UQ, oh, yes, I'm bringing it up. UQ Holder definitely was the fucking worst. I'm still not happy with UQ Holder. And I know I gotta bring it up. Why Akamatsu had to leave was for, greater things. But Akamatsu could have ended it better. Still not happy with it. At least I got my ship at the end, though. For the most part. I know with this shit with Yukihime, but my ship happened, so at least I got that. Kuramaru got to be with Toda for like thousands of years, so so I win. Fire Force, I'm still not happy with Fire Force. I'm not. There are certain things in Fire Force that were left unsaid, and I did not like certain things in the ending that didn't. It drove me nuts in the final chapter. I know a lot of people liked it, but it's like, dude, there were so many things missing that were never addressed, and it just didn't feel satisfying. Here, on the other, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone pissed me the fuck off too. I was not happy with Dr. Stone's ending. No. And I know, like, Inagaki had other shit that needed to be, he was working on, which we do need the chapters of Inagaki series Trillion Game done, and I know Boichi's working on his new series, but Trillion Game needs to be done too. But I'm still holding out that we will get a midquel. Oh god, we need a midquel so bad for Dr. Stone. We do. I'm holding out on that. Boichi said he would come back. It's all depends on Inagaki. But now for Kaguya-sama, this is a good conclusion. This gives me what I want. This is very satisfying because I knew this when this manga was announced that it was going to come to an end. I knew it was going to come to an end. This gave me as very because Kaguya's story after all the shit at the Shinomiya compound, once that came to an end, I was like, okay, Kaguya's story, Kaguya and Shiragani's story is basically done. And this manga is called Kaguya-sama Love is War. We don't need this shit no more. Their story is done. We need to move on and go to Ino-sama Love is War. And they even passed the baton on to them, for fuck's sake. So, yes, this is an ending on the graduation feels right. It does. Now, the series as a whole, I love what Akka has done with this series. This series is so good. I love the lessons that were in here, the topics that were discussed. I love that the series went over anime adaptations. I love that the series went over sex, because that's something that is very it's very taboo. It sucks that it's very taboo, especially in the U.S., and it pisses me off that it is. I don't understand why, but it is. And like, there's a chapter for fuck's sakes, there's a chapter on titties. I mean, this is like the stuff that's discussed in this manga is stuff that, if you're grown up, this is stuff that we discussed, with kid when we were younger, and it's great to have that here. Um, and and I love that we have this stuff with Ishigami going through his heartbreak, because we can all relate to that. Um, and also there was the Ishigami's arc was so powerful because he went through the bullying, and you guys could relate to the bullying, and how he grew as a character, how Shirogane grew as a character, was really powerful. Hell, how that's the one thing that was great about this series, was how everyone grew as a character as the series went on, was just so powerful. How Kaguya went from this ice queen to being a I don't want to say normal because I hate that fucking word, but I'm gonna say it here. To a normal person, to a warm person. And I love that in regards to Kage, that she wanted to be that she wanted to be something that, and not use her talents, which I think is so interesting. And it was a very interesting direction, because that goes to that says to people that you don't have to, use your talents. You can like go for something that you're not good at, and if especially if you like it. It talked about death, especially in Kaguya's case with the death of her father. That's something that's a huge thing that people go through. There's people that are in high school that go through this when they lose their parents, and it's a very hard thing to do. Um, and also, it talked about divorce and custody. That's a very hard thing to do, thing to deal with, as well. And I really appreciate this manga for it. God, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna miss this manga. But I think the one thing I don't think I'll ever forget about this series is when I started the series, covering the series, is when Aka had her message for when they started doing anime adaptation, when the anime started. And I thought that was just such a beautiful thing. And it really does show in the anime adaptation for Kaguya-sama Love is War how much they really care about it. I'm gonna cry because I'm gonna miss this series so much. But of course, I'm never gonna forget that the first kiss and the confession. It was so good. But then there, of course, yes, I'm gonna bring up Ishigino. I got to. This video is gonna be long. I know it is, because God, there's a lot to talk about in this series. Then there's the ship that is the best ship, in my opinion. And that is Ishigami and Ino. First of all, Ino is like Kage in a way, but she grew as so much in this series, and damn, and it's always the quiet ones. It's always the uptight ones that are the most promiscuous. Because Ino and Ishigami were gonna get down. But I did like that uh, how Ino and Ishigami's ship was going. I really did. I liked the origin of the ship too. I love that Ishigami was trying to cheer her up, and that ship origin is just so cute. And uh, I really want the we need Ino-sama Love is War. God damn it, because that ship is just adorable. And I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. That ship, when it fully sails, is going to be more satisfying than Kaguya and Shiragani's ship. It really is, because of how Akka developed it. It really will. There's one other thing I wanted to mention about was it oh god. Oh yeah, with Shirogane. I like that the stuff with Fujiwara, that Fujiwara helped Shirogane overcome like so much, even, and also Fujiwara learned a lot of shit in the process too, even though it was torture for her. Did so much stupid shit like with rapping. That was fucking hilarious. All to impress Kaguya and all of that. That was, oh god, that was cute. But of course there was Shirigane's Papa too. Papa Shirogane is everything up in here. But I will say the only thing I think I had a problem with was the whole thing with the Shinomiyas. When we actually got to the thing with the Shinomiyas, I think that could have been executed a little bit better. Um, I did like the stuff with Fujiwara and Ino though. I love how they were gonna just fuck him over via the internet. That was good shit. But like, it's like, dude, just let the middle brother take control of everything. Like he's fine. He can take care of this shit, and Kaguya could do what she wants. I don't understand how hard this was to figure out. That just kind of bugged me a little bit. And I felt like there could have, and I didn't like how that's what it was. I didn't like how easy that was. It was a little too easy for me. That was the main problem I had, because like everything was built up for this, and I was so anticlimactic. I was like, really, that's it? But minus that, that was my only issue. But like poor Mikado and all of this, the poor baby. Oh yeah, the bro rival. Yeah, that bro rivalry. I love Mikado and Shirogane. I'm surprised that Mikado wasn't in this either. That's one thing I will say that I'm kind of let down, is the Shijo twins weren't in this chapter. Why? Why weren't the Shijos in this chapter? Why weren't like a couple of there was a few characters that should have been in this chapter, like the Shijo twins. That would have been nice to have, but and Hayasaka, I know they had their final chapters and stuff, but like it would have been nice to see them, like come up uh to Shirogane and stuff. I think that would have just made this a little bit more satisfying. But overall, this hands down the best ending so far this year. Keep in mind, we got Tokyo Revengers coming up. Um, I'm waiting for, hopefully we get the translation for Diamond No Asac 2 pretty soon, because we got to cover that. And then there's one other, I think there's one other one that's ending, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we got Tokyo Revengers though. Oh god, this is gonna be very interesting. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this ending. Hands down the best ending so far this year. Oh god, yes it is, thank god. This gives me hope. This gives me hope for Tokyo Revengers. Or at least I hope it. Oh god, I really hope Tokyo Revengers doesn't have a shitty ending. Oh my god. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this ending, what you guys thought of this series as a whole, and I want to know if you guys want, with Ino-sama Love is War to have, because it says here about Kaguya and Shirogane stuff, do you think that could be like a side plot up in here where like Ino and Ishigami call up Miyuki and Kaguya for advice? That I can actually believe. That would be. And they can make cameos via that, and you can get kind of their storyline on the side. Oh my god, please make this happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more manga content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.